Okay everybody, this is John Paul Trek 2012 here, and that is a not lighted glow rock from Star Trek. And this, I'll hold this up. Whoa, look at that. That's a Phaser 1. This Phaser 1 has two white buttons on the top, an aluminum, machined aluminum thumb wheel that's knurled, and it has an aluminum trigger on the bottom, and it has a turned brass emitter. This is customized by me because I like props to look like they did on set. Okay. Now I have not seen a decent video that explains how the glow rock remote works. So I've got the glow rock set up on batteries. I normally leave mine plugged into a wall outlet with the provided cord and a little adapter that plugs into the wall. You can also plug it into your computer and a variety of other different places, but let's forget about all that. So I'm going to dim the lights. The rock has two primary modes: atmosphere mode, which is a lot of fun, and survival mode, which is cool relative to the TOS episode that this phaser was used in. But let's explore atmosphere mode first. I'm going to press the silver button on the bottom of the phaser. One short press brings the rock on. See how it's nice and bright? Okay. That powers it on. If I give the silver button on the bottom another short press, shuts it back off. Okay. Now the silver button on the bottom, if I double press that puppy, it starts to go through colors. If I triple press it, the phaser's going to talk to me. Watch this. It's going through a very slow color cycle. I find that a little boring, so I like to press it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Color cycle. Now it just said color cycle. What a color cycle is, and you can see the color changing already, I get a new color roughly once every minute, and I like that. And that's that feature. So usually when I turn it on, I hit it 4 times and I just let it cycle through. Now, if I press and hold the silver button on the bottom of the P1, see how it's quickly cycling through all the colors? If I release the silver button on the bottom of the P1, it stops on that color. So that allows me to say, I like it green right now, and I'm going to leave it green. I don't care what anybody likes, I like green. So that's what that press and hold's all about. Now if I go and triple press the bottom button again, very slow color cycle. I'm back to very slow color cycle. Or 4 press. Oops! I accidentally turned it off, see, because I didn't do the 4 presses quick enough. Color cycle. Now the 4 press was quick enough. I'm back into the 1 minute color cycle. Now there were 2 white buttons on the top. When we started, I showed you those buttons. If I triple press the plus on the top, you hear it go whoosh, and it gets really bright. That's if you want to light up the room in the middle of the night. Now if I triple press the minus button, very slowly dimming, it's going to dim to 0 over a 10-minute period. This allows you to use the rock as a nightlight. All the features I just demonstrated are in atmosphere mode. I'm going to click 4 times. To get me back to my 1 minute color cycle in the atmosphere mode. Now I'm going to shut it off, and then we're going to go to survival mode, and I'll show you what that does. Oop, it's out. Okay, darkness has fallen. Okay. Now, of course, the rock comes with the emergency survival blanket. Those blankets are made by, they were developed by NASA for use on the lunar landing missions. Survival mode. I have to double press the plus button to get into survival mode. So let's watch us do that. Okay, that was the white plus button on the top. I'm now in survival mode. So if I press the silver button now, see, this is like on the episode. I've heated up my rock. You see that? But after I heat my rock up, what does my rock do? Well, just like on the episode, it's cooling off, cooling off, cooling off. A little bit boring for me. Okay? Now, I can heat it back up with my phaser. Again, I'm in survival mode. If I want to get it to be stay bright and be brighter, I press the white button on the top. Notice how it is not dimming. It's staying red. Cool, huh? Say I want it even brighter red, I can use the white button on the top. But see, again, when I'm in survival mode, notice that the remote is making phaser-like noises. If I use the minus button, I can dim it. Bottom line is, in survival mode, I can dim it or brighten it from the color red, or I can just heat it up with my phaser prop. But again, my preference is back to atmosphere mode. Okay, now if I hit the negative button twice. So the white button on the top twice, I'm back into atmosphere. Again, I like to stay in atmosphere. I don't find a lot of use for survival. 4 quick presses of the silver button on the bottom while I'm in atmosphere. Okay. Color cycle is a 1-minute color cycle as opposed to 3 clicks. Again, and that's with the silver button on the bottom of the phaser. So there you have it, sort of an introduction to the 2 modes, atmosphere and survival, and how to access them with the phaser. Once you get the hang of it, it's easy. More importantly, the phaser comes with a booklet, and in the booklet it describes survival and atmosphere modes. And after you play with it for a little while, remember it's electronic, just play with it. You'll learn how to use it, and it's just a blast, and it's a gas. And I have mine plugged into the wall, no batteries, and it's sitting on the buffet, and people that visit find it tremendously fun. John Paul Trek 2012, signing off.